You are live. So let's see. Am I live on YouTube? Let's see. My channel, does it say
I
view
don't
your
see
channel?
anything yet.
Yeah, it says I'm live. Yeah, on YouTube. I can see that. All right.
I can't see it.
It says I'm live. So how do we view? I think I can set up so I can see the chat. So there's comments. It says live viewer comments show up on StreamYard. This is an example. Click on a comment to show it on screen. Okay. So I typed welcome in, and it says I can show that on screen. Yeah. Oh, dope. Do you see it
No,
on the
I can't
screen?
see that you're live or anything.
Yeah, it's on the screen. It
Oh, I
says,
see. So, but I can't. I'm not looking at my phone because I'm
oh, yeah.
recording on my phone.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
So look,
I don't see you live on YouTube though.
it says I'm in live for 1 minute. Let's see. If I
'Cause I'm
click
on my
my,
iPad and I don't.
yep,
I
we're
don't
live,
see
boo.
you. Hmm.
We're live. I'm looking at it. Oh,
I'm on my iPad and I don't.
sorry, I gotta mute myself. But yeah, we're live.
Oh, there we are. Okay. Well, I still don't get a cool.
Yeah, so we're live. All right. I guess we better tell people that we're live some kind of way. Um, hmm.
I can't. I can't change anything. That's irritating me.
Yeah, we'll have to figure it out.
Oh.
Well, when Ashley gets back, we can also use the OBS that me and Rudda used.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to see how to look. I was watching a video when you asked me to send you the link because I was like, maybe we can alternate to over there without her if I can figure out how to do it myself.
Oh well, this will work for now.
How do you do a link? Uh, uh, can I make it a link? Hmm. The size of it.
No, we might just be like crafting by ourselves.
That's all right. It'll be there for them to watch at a future.
It will be.
Okay. All right. Let's get it. Let's get it. I'm gonna say, I'm trying to text people. All right. All right, but so how's your day going? I'm totally prepared. I got uh some sandwiches, some chips, a special Red Bull to keep me awake.
I got nothing. I just got the paper flowers in front of me.
I'm gonna move this big shot really quick because I don't need to cut anything at the moment. Okay, so I didn't do that much, but I have some bows. I thought these were cute, so what I need to do is get these assembled.
Look at our desk. We're twinning. We both have a teal
I
mat
know.
down
I
and
wonder
the bow.
whose friend sent her that mat. I just wonder.
It's kind of dirty right now. I kind of need to wipe it down, but
Yeah, I have my wipes here. I keep them always. I'm not
and
a
then
germaphobe.
hi
I'm not a
Ann.
germaphobe, but I do have these that I keep and I just wipe it off with.
Yeah, I have the same thing sitting next to me. Well, a version of that.
Hi, Anbu. Thank you for stopping in. I was telling Lacey I should have invited you to come with us, even though I know you're doing it next weekend, but just so that you could been live with us. But I didn't want to put anything else on you. I know you have swaps you're trying to catch up on. So, oh, I love this color combo together. Oh, I love it. Boo, technical difficulties as usual. So we're trying to make the most of it. It wasn't too bad. It just wasn't letting Lacey sign in from the link I sent her originally. So I think now
Yeah.
I think
And
we
my
got.
orientation, but I feel like I can only change that if I go live from YouTube from my channel. I don't know how like that's how they explained it in the video, but
Yeah, because you saw where the little thing where she swapped the orientation. So
yeah.
yeah. And did you get your surprise swap done last night? Because I went to sleep on you last night. And Anne asked me, she said, "You think if I order the bunny hop, it'll be here so I can do my peep swap?" I was like, "Yeah, scrapbook.com. They do ship very quick."
They do.
And but it was funny. She's like, "Yeah, I think I need that." I was like, "My girl got FOMO." I'm having fun with it. And a lot of a lot of the swaps that that I revealed yesterday used it as well. So, because it does have some dedicated peep sheets, and
Yeah.
so that's what I did like about it. But also, I'm a doodle-bugaholic, so that was a no-brainer. But I didn't buy it last year,
Oh, Ann said they're out of stock now.
so now I guess I'm a fake doodlebug.
You can try cherry on top.
Yep. Or always look at Frank Garcia.
Yeah.
Cherry on top. Go to three. What is those girls that Christian uses? They're three something. Oh gosh, I can't think of this site. It's three. They always have Doodlebug. I can't think of the name. I'll find it for you. Kristen's Crafty Adventures is probably on her YouTube channel because she is like one of their design team members. So more than likely, their link is on her
Like in her
channel,
bio.
in her bio. Yeah. It's three something. Three chicks. Three. Is it three chicks? I don't
That
remember.
sounds familiar, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. I'm not a big doodle buggy person.
It's not three chick designs. It's three something.
Oh, she's on the
Hmm.
hunt.
Yeah, you just have to look in Christian's. Let me see. I've bought from them before, but they like really specialize in doodlebug. So
Oh, she's gonna. I need some tea on the upcoming swap so I can order her stuff before next week. Yeah, I know. I kind of need to think about what I want to do this summer too, or like it might change my swap ideas so people can get on Ally and Temu and order before next week.
I know.
I don't know. But I also think that it might be like it's gonna suck, but it might be a good thing It might make me, like, use what I have in my stash a little bit more. I also never explained what we were
Okay,
doing.
and it's three craft chicks. I went all the way from the whole. Okay,
Pulled my snow tags out of my drawer for today.
you did. Oh, we fancy crafting today,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah.
So yeah, where are the centers for the bow? I know I cut them. I know I cut them. Oh, great. Did I lose them? Come on, girl. I cut them. They were pink.
You know, I have other types of, like, that basically do the same thing as snow tags, but I liked snow tags the best.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, I have the snowfall distressed grit paste,
Mhm.
but I don't like that as much. I prefer snow tags.
Okay. Now, where's my little straw that I use? I have this little reusable straw that I use to roll my. Well, I found another one, but this one's not as sturdy as the one I had. But this is what I tend to do. This makes it easier for me. I hate doing bows, but this one makes it easier for me. I just kind of take 4th of July stuff. Yeah, my brain says to do that, but in actuality, like Lacey said, it might be a blessing in disguise. Use what we have and just go with it. Because I really don't need anything.
I will tell you, Anne, though, so my Halloween swap, not that you really want to purchase Halloween swap yet, but this year I think that I'm gonna do a witch themed Halloween swap. What it will all entitle, I don't know, but I want to do like best witches or something. It will be all like witch themed.
And I already have stuff for that, so I'm
Yeah.
good. I got paper and dyes and stamps. But I can always use more, but.
I will probably go on though and try to find some monster stuff for the monster swap beforehand.
Yeah, I was telling Lacey this morning, Boo, that that yeah, I don't know. I should just buy my whole Temu cart, all $400 of it, just put it on a credit card.
Right?
But you know what? I've thought about that in the past, like a couple of years ago when I was actually working and getting tax refunds, and I was like, you know what? I should just pay for my whole Alley cart or my whole, but I don't think I was active in Temu back then, but Alley, of course. And you know what I thought about? I was like, it
Mm,
sounds good in theory, but I would hate to have to regulate that many, orders from different shops and stuff and trying to make
right.
sure it
From
came. And
Allie, yeah.
yeah,
Temu would be a little easier, but Allie would suck.
yeah, I'd be trying to figure out did I ever get it? Because remember, until a couple of years ago, our Alley used to take 30 to 60 days.
Yes.
And so back then I was like, yeah, there's no way I'd be sitting around and then I would get a package and go, oh, I forgot I ordered that. It's been so long. I forgot I ordered that. So yeah, I was like, yeah, I can't do that with $400 worth of stuff. That just
I've
wouldn't.
thought about that too because my Temu videos tend to do pretty good, like monetization wise. Like that those do the best for me, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I could probably talk my husband into it and be like, "You should. I'm not going to be buying for months, until they figure this out. You should." I don't think he would really care.
Right.
He does. He's pretty easygoing.
Although I'm in StreamYard, I'm gonna go look at us on YouTube. So
I'm looking
feels
at
like
us on YouTube.
yeah, it feels better. I was like, yeah. Okay. So now let me see about.
But I don't know what I want to do this summer now for swaps. I thought about doing a travel one,
Mm-hmm.
and I keep getting like ice cream and pets. So I don't know. If I do a pet one, I think it will be a one-on-one so I can break it up between cats and dogs.
What about if I owned a hamster?
Well,
I
I mean, you could
mean,
do pets in general. I
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
But some people are like, "Oh, if you do a pet swap, I want cats or I want dogs." So if I just did a one-on-one, then I wouldn't have to, you know.
Yeah, because you have kitties and a dog, so and so does
Mhm.
Anne. So
Mhm.
yeah. Um, I was telling myself that I didn't tell anybody, but you know how we've been having card swaps, me and Rocky been having card swaps, but I was thinking of hosting just a summer card swap because they're fun. That way you can bring out all the bold and bright colors of summer as well as fruits into your cards.
I
I
already
don't know. I don't know if I would specifically have themes like I did with that first card swap we had. Like it had to have one had to have hello, one had to have this, one had like I don't think that. I just think I just want to have a summer card swap.
right. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like I'll try to think about my swaps a little bit more and like what's readily available at like the big box stores for people to, purchase.
Mhm.
Oh no, summer swaps seem like so far off, but in the
It's not because it's
it's
May,
not.
boo. Like in 2 weeks, 2 weeks it's May. Then the kids will be out of school. Well, not no kids of mine, but kids will be out of
Right.
school. But so I don't know. I don't know if people are readily more to not to do summer swaps because a lot of people with children are like, oh, the kids are home and I really don't have time and blah blah blah. And I'm like,
I thought
okay,
that too, but I had so many people join that ice cream swap and they want to do it again this year. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do that because some
yeah. And
people
I
just
just
have
got a
ice
new ice
cream.
cream stamp and stuff. Yeah,
Well,
go
Chaos
right ahead.
Craft's new bundle had ice cream stuff in it, and it seems like seems
It's
like that
sold
one's
out.
most is already sold out.
So that means people will have the stuff ready for the swap. So it should
I don't
go
know.
over well. But again, like I said, if it's sold out, I don't have time for that. I was preparing for the live. So if it's sold out, it wasn't meant to be. And
Yeah, I didn't get anything either, so we'll
also,
see.
it'll come to Amazon. Like she said, she sent most of her stuff to Amazon. So hopefully those few the cow mini album that I ordered and well, I sent the both to the two of you, so I don't need to say that
Mhm.
out openly, but I found my doily die. I think I should glue it to my forehead because I literally had it on its way. It hadn't shipped yet, so I was able to cancel it. I'm like, yeah, because I pulled it out to use it for Easter crafts. Well, spring or whatever, Easter. And I was like, where did it go?
I don't
Sorry, y'all. You're
know.
gonna hear a pop. I'm opening up my Red Bull.
Where did
Sorry.
so where was it at? Where'd you find it at?
Okay. It's one of those things that I apparently overlooked because I looked in this tub a million times. And I was doing it one by one. I was like, no, it's not this one. No, it's not this one. But I think I just overlooked it because
Overlooked? Yeah,
it
I do
literally
that a
was in that
lot.
tub. So yeah, see, I'm not good at flowers. I don't really know if I'm doing this right. I did watch Tiffany's video.
I just do them in all different ways. I even pulled out some lunar paste. I've never used lunar paste on like flower edges or tips, but I thought it
Hmm.
could be fun.
So let's see.
Maybe I'll pull out these white
Are
ones.
these the same size? Got my glue on, starting to ooze out. I forgot to put my silicone mat underneath it. It's okay. Be able
Well,
to
that's
wipe
kind of
it
cool.
off.
I don't know how long lunar tape paste takes to dry though. Like snow text dries pretty fast. Well, they kind of look bloody though. Look at
Yeah.
Oh, they
Ooh,
kind of
use
look
it for the horror swap.
they kind of look bloody.
Speaking of swaps, I haven't opened my my Easter egg 101 because I don't want to be influenced.
Oh,
I need to though, and give her shine, but she sent it so early, and I'm just like, I don't want to be influenced. But she did send a 4 pound box, so I kind of need to open it to see how
right.
hard, see how hard I need to go. I know we shouldn't do that. We should just make what we're gonna make. But I'm like, damn
Right.
it,
No.
she gave me like 20 extras, so now I got to give her 30 extras. Oh,
I know. I feel like I have a whole bunch of videos I need to do. I have a whole big old team order. I went shopping yesterday.
you
I just
did.
have shit hanging out all over. I have so many swaps I need to finish. Oh,
We have to figure out what we're gonna go live and do next week, boo. I don't know. What are we still working on? Easter stuff? I don't know. Should we go live and do Easter stuff?
well, the Easter stuff I'm doing is one-on-one stuff, so I don't necessarily want
I
to
mean,
do
it doesn't.
that.
Yeah, that's right, because they'll see it. So,
Mm-hmm.
what else we got going on? We can work on the blue swap, or the what
I
else are
want the
we in?
one-on-one too.
Oh yeah, are we in any group swaps? None that we can work on? No, I don't think so.
No, I mean, I guess we could work on bow stuff.
Yeah, or my coffee, because I need to do that. My coffee and donut,
Oh yeah.
even though it's coming to me and it's me, it doesn't matter. I think
We can work on
we can
that,
work
but
on
I
that.
can't work on everything because I don't want
Of
you to see
course,
everything. Because I
right,
did go
right.
shopping yesterday, and I didn't share everything that I didn't share what I bought yesterday.
And if you want to go live with us next week, I don't know if she's still here, and
I
do
think
coffee stuff, let us know, girl.
yeah, let's do some donut and coffee crafts. That could be fun.
Yeah. And I can actually get an iced coffee made. That'd be cool. And sip on some iced coffee and some graham crackers. It's so funny. I sent when my sister-in-law was here Monday going to the wrestling match with Ashley, I sent one of my boxes of graham crackers home to send to Lene because my niece loves them equally as much as I do. And it's so funny. And they're like, "What is with the graham crackers? They're good, but I don't get it." And I'm just like, I've always loved them as a child, but literally like almost a year ago, I just got re-obsessed with them, and then it became a daily snack. And I know that's a lot of sugar, but I I don't have diabetes, and I tend to have a good A1C. And it's not that much sugar in
Right.
they're not like super rich in sugar. But yeah, I'm like, leave me alone. I love my graham crackers. It's like, let's see. Okay, y'all, we're gonna try to do this bow because I'm bow challenge. So I'm trying to do it with this hot glue so that once I get it down, it just stays. Uh,
I don't like bows either.
it's just
I
not my thing. I just cut two of these. The other ones are flat bows, so those
Yeah,
are
I've been
simple.
buying flat bows more and more lately. I mean, I'll make them. They're just not my favorite. Oh, there's Anne.
Girl, what dye did you already have? Oh yeah, it'll be easy. I'll send if we do it from this software, I'll just Lacey can send the link. It'll be on her next week. But Lacey could just send the link to us and you just click it and she adds us. It's easy. Boo, I'll show you. And I'll send you a video. Because we saw this software being used by Christian's Crafty Adventures and Sophia the other day, and I forgot the other.
Maybe I'll reach out to Sophia and
Yeah.
and talk to her a little bit more about this software and how we can all go like horizontal instead of
Yeah.
vertical. She might know. I'll
And again, I don't recall because I did watch the live, but I don't recall if what direction they were all going.
They
But
were vertically
but
or horizontal.
Christian is always going that way. So when I watch her
Yeah.
lives,
There's probably a way. So I don't know. I'll reach out and ask and see if anybody knows.
Well, Anne, we appreciate you being our viewer. We
It
didn't
says
we
5 people. I don't know who the other 2 people are, because I know that we're
us.
well, there's us and Anne. I don't know who else is on here.
Yeah, that's okay. But again, it'll be available for, them to
Yes.
watch afterwards. So,
I always get people watching afterwards.
and we didn't announce it like we should have. We kind of were.
No.
It kind of just was one of those things. But I'm grateful that I got my quota. I did what I was supposed to do. I went live like I'm supposed to, and I'm not opposed to going live again. So we will be going live next week doing coffee and stuff, crafts and stuff. Okay. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people would love to do that since they're in the swap as well.
Yeah.
So I just had a person who's struggling. Their partner, I reached out to their partner for them. Even their partner told them don't worry about it's for the Easter egg 101. So now I have to
Mhm.
find an angel for it, but I might have to be the angel. I feel bad because I don't know if my partner sent me stuff that's personal to me, but I was gonna
Right.
ask if I just paid to ship her swap to that girl's partner because I haven't started yet, and that way they could be partners. I don't know, but I need to find an angel, and that's due like on the 30th. So it's a lot. But
Right.
being a host, but I'm glad she's telling me because I told her to let me know if she needs an angel. But when her partner said she could take all the time she needs, I thought she would just take all the time she needs. But she hit me up today. It's like, no, I want an angel because I don't want to stress on it. I'm like, okay. Now
Uh,
I got to stress about it. Thanks.
I would do it if I wasn't so busy.
Yeah, but you got a partner in the Easter egg.
I do. You already talked me into it.
Yeah, so
I don't know if I
so
want to
thank
use
you. It's
these.
all right though. If push comes to shove, I'll just have to do it. Just make two of everything. But the person, well, I don't want to say that. I don't want to expose it, but she was the person who is that person's partner. Is you recently was partner with that person, Lacy.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah. So she's very, very understandable. So I mean, she's very understanding. So I don't. The girl could have just took her time. It just seemed,
Right.
and I know Rocky won't have time to do it because she got a partner of her own. So it'll just be your girl Mika, more than likely. That's all
Figure it
right.
out.
It's
Figure it
okay. Again,
out.
like I said, I'll just make two of everything. But only thing is a mini swap, and I don't like minis. Oh yeah, yeah. But Rocky wanted everything to be mini and a Easter egg, and I was like, okay, it's cool. But
Well, I mean, they don't technically have to be that mini. It just depends on how big of egg you get.
yeah, I got some decent size eggs, so I hope I have enough for two swaps. Yeah. It's all right. Like I said, I'll figure it out. But I got hit with that while I was prepping for the live, and I didn't even open her text. I just saw it through, the notification,
Right.
and I was like, okay.
I don't like those either. I don't know what I want to put on the inside of these pink flowers.
But it came out cute, boo. Look at my bow. It's not too bad, not too shabby. It came out not too shabby. I actually like it. That straw still gives it dimension, and it came out pretty good. I got glue strands all over me.
Oh, my chair is being really squeaky. I need a new chair. Probably because I spend so much time in it and move around so much.
Don't be like Gail.
I have a squeaky chair.
She was cracking me up. She said she couldn't watch live. Her car broke down. My poor baby. I hope she's safe. She said AAA was on the way. But she thinks she needs a new battery, I think she said. Um so I got on y'all niece last night. She pissed me off. I love her to death, but she pissed me off. So when she got to Tennessee, she was like landed, and I think I was asleep at the time or something. But then I was like, okay, cool. So I tried to call her, she didn't answer, and she said, no, she texted and said they don't even have my room ready. So I tried to call her when I woke up, and she said, I guess eventually they got it together. She's like, checking in my room, call you back. She never did.
Mhm.
Next thing I know, I figured it must have been time for her to go to dinner because she literally had to get checked in, go to dinner. But she told me later on that she had to change in her friend's room. So I guess her room was never finished. So then I talked to her a few minutes on live while she was on FaceTime. I'm saying while she was at the dinner, she was having a little cocktail, and she's like, "But I'm fine, mom. But I'm fine." I was like, "But what if I wasn't fine? Like you didn't call, and I couldn't call you, and you didn't call back. So I get that you're fine." She's like, "You got my location. You can see where I'm." That's not the point. I'm just you didn't call me. I haven't talked to you since 5 o'clock this morning. This is what I'm trying to tell you. And then today, I sent a reel in our family chat on Instagram, and she said, "So you're up sending reels, but you didn't call your daughter?" I was like, "All right, girl, are you serious right now? I didn't even talk to you yesterday." And she's like, "Yeah, but," I was like, "Yeah, bye, girl. I gotta go prep for the live. Love you. Bye." She's like, "But you are sending reels." Okay, but I said, "But by me sending reels, let you know I'm alive, right?" So there's that.
Oh, these little balls are giving me issues today.
I'm gonna see. I am gonna try to make flowers though, and use the little stamen things I have. I just don't. I seen a video. I think it was Jen. I think it was Jen Cassell who made me buy these because the way she stuck, with the flowers that have the holes in it. Because
Yeah, so I pulled some out.
I
You
have
know, I guess we can
these.
try to play
They're
with
in
them.
all colors. So
I've got pink, yellow, and black, I think. So
I have to give
I
you
only
the link to this. I got this on Amazon and it was cheap, so it's like a whole bunch of different colors in there. Look, little
let
variety
me
pack.
see. I don't know. Let's pull out a couple. Let's see
Yeah.
how they work.
Well, the flowers that have the holes in the middle, I know is easy. You just stick them through the hole. I know that, but
Well, let's
not a lot of
see.
the flowers have that. So,
That's okay. You can just pop a hole
oh,
in them.
yeah, that's
Let's
true.
see. Let's
With your
try.
pokey tool, huh? Yeah.
Yeah. Let's play.
Hey, girl, thanks for tuning in.
Let's see. I'm gonna bend these. Oh, she's crafting. What are you crafting?
Yeah, let us know what you're working on. Yes, yes, boo, you get it. I want to talk to you. Like, not that I'm being a smother, but like I said, she left the house at 5 in the morning. You're like telling me all these updates, but I want to lay eyes on you. And I don't want to put those type of things out into the universe, but the cheeky bum knows that we are crime scene people. And sometimes people will text family members and pretend that they you. So like, let me see your face so I know it's you.
Like I'm actually kind of glad that I don't. Oh, she's working on Chaos Craft. What is
Oh,
cowboy hat?
see,
Oh,
you should have joined Lacey's live the other day. We were doing cowboy crafts. Was that Friday, boo? I think it was Friday.
this summer. So maybe because I haven't heard anybody even peep up about doing a cowgirl swap. So maybe I'll do a 2.0 this summer since everybody already has cowgirl stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the dyes and everything, and you can get the cowgirl paper at Hobby Lobby and through scrapbook.com. So maybe I will end up doing a 2.0 this summer.
So they had I think Echo Park had the Cartabella
And
one on sale yesterday.
right, so Cartabella will be out. I feel like there's a couple more that popped up, but maybe not. But Scrap Diva's got hers out, so maybe I will end up doing a 2.0 this summer.
Now what I wish, so I looked at, y'all know I love my creative time, and so she put out her sneak peek yesterday and today. I'm probably just gonna get the whole bundle tomorrow. more than likely. Cause yeah, I hate when you start picking and choosing. Like, I want this, I want this, I want this. I don't necessarily have to have this, but when you think about the money adding up, you're like, I should just buy the whole thing. It's just like, one die you can either sell, give away, or figure out a way to use it. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, what does her release look like? What is it?
so it's a little wheelbarrow. It's really cute. I'll let you see the videos because once you see her make the projects, I have her 3 and 3/4 by 4 and 3/4 card uh die. It's a die with a whole bunch of layering pieces and stuff. And so she put out a doily layer for it. She made an envelope for it finally after all these years. There's that little wheelbarrow that she has, and it's like it says Happy Mail. She has a flower plate, a leaf plate. It's only 6 items though. She's been doing really small releases this past year, all year, so since January. It used to be like 12 to 13 dies, but now it's only 6, which is good for the pocket and the budget. But me and Rocky were saying today, like, we wish she would put out cowgirl stuff for the Gingies. That'd be
Oh, that would
amazing.
be so stinking
Little
cute.
cowboy hats for the Gingies and stuff. Like, why not? Girl, I'd be all on top of that.
All right. Yeah, so I poked a hole in the center of these flowers, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to.
You can always rewatch the live. It's on the Cheeky Bums channel, January. Mm. So, yeah. So I got my 2 bows done, my 2 flowers. Oops. Well, that's a blooper. I realized what I did. I put the glue
Oh,
on
there we go.
top and not the bottom. My gosh.
Um, what was I saying though? Oh, I'm kind of glad that I have boys because I don't worry about them as much. But like I'm always worried about them in the back of my head because they do like fire rescue and stuff. So they have dangerous
Yeah.
jobs. Well, only one of them is doing it this summer. The other one has moved on to his engineering job, but oh, that turned out cute, but it's not glued or anything, so they're gonna be all
Yeah.
wonky until I glue them. That was pretty easy.
Yeah. Now, I got my rosettes cut, y'all. Let me get them over here. What I do need to do is pull out my punch though, because I need to add that second um circle. I mean, the little for the backing. Hold on. Take off my headset. Mm. Uh, I just need a 1-inch punch. Oh God, I have a 1-inch punch close by, right? Yeah, there's a 1-inch punch.
Yeah, look, the snow text is already dry. Dry so fast.
Okay. So I'll spend my time. So I got my punch so that I can make more circles for the back of the rosettes. This is so new to me. I don't usually craft with my hot glue gun, but I'm trying to be a little bit more practical on the live because, like, I'll use regular glue and just sit and let it dry.
I
The
usually do too. It
ends.
depends on what I'm making. So I got this glue gun for Christmas, and I really like this. It's a glue pen.
Oh, you got to send me a link for that. I love
It's on
that.
Amazon because I put it on my Amazon wish list. That's how I got it. But it's nice and rechargeable. I really like this because it doesn't take. I don't have to plug it in. It heats up very fast. It's not super drippy or super hot. I don't know. I really like it. So
Oh, you're using the Cartabella Cowboys? Yeah. I first saw it on, well, Lacy mentioned it, and then I saw it on Frank Garcia, and then
it's cute.
yeah, so I'm like,
It's really
yeah,
cute.
because it's, even though I'm a pink girly, but I like the color scheme. And like I was telling Lacy, Cartabella has the best quality paper
Yeah,
ever.
I like how their paper feels.
The texture in it and
Mhm.
everything, it's so high quality. So, and it's really funny coming from.
Oh, we have
Yes. Hi,
Helen.
Helen. Thanks for tuning in. Yes, I saw that this morning. I know a lot of this stuff is sold out pretty quick, so I'm just gonna wait, I guess, till she either restocks or either she restocks or goes on Amazon.
Yeah,
That
I missed
sucks.
it too. I have stuff in my cart, but I know it's not gonna be there by the time I get to it, but it is what it is.
Yeah, like I said,
But there was nothing like I thought that I had to have out of it. So there's a few like I managed to put like $50 worth in my cart, but
me too.
it would have just been just to get like just to have in my stash. It was nothing I needed for like upcoming swaps or like, ooh, I have to have that. So I don't have that much FOMO yet, but until once everybody starts getting theirs and I see projects done out of them, then I will.
So, do you pronounce it just B like the letter B or Bia? Let us know so we'll know how to address you properly. Um, yeah, I really did want the flag, the birthday flag, because I love those flags, but
I do
she
too.
sold that out pretty quick. So
I had that one in my cart. Like I said, the little pinata was cute. Like a little pinata birthday cards would have been so cute.
I picked the
That's
unicorn pinata and put it in my cart, but I don't know. I think Ann said it was sold out. Yeah, like the letter B. Okay.
um what else did I think was cute? The little margarita was cute.
Mm-hmm.
Like that would have been fun for
What
summer,
else did
but
I put in my cart? It was
oh, the
the
summer
shaker, the
words
drink.
too.
Yeah, I put the summer words, the drink, some kind of shaker, a drink shaker or something. Juice box shaker, I think that
Oh,
what it
they
was.
had the juice box. I
Yeah.
didn't uh the lemonade pitcher was cute
I
too.
have Scrap Divas and I actually
I
pulled that
don't,
out
so
yesterday. So it's so funny because I was like, I don't need that because I got Scrap Divas. I just had it on my bed. I was going to show it to you. Mm. Yeah, and the reason I haven't used Scrap Diva is because the way the design team used it, here it is. They had the lemon slices, and she hasn't had those lemon slices in stock in forever. So
right.
I'm like, oh my gosh. I hope she gets on it because it's about to be the summer. We need our fruits. I need my strawberry mini album.
And wants a link. So I'll send it to Mika and Mika can put it in the or I'll just send you the link as well, but she can put it in the description box. I'm guessing it's for the glue gun. Glue
Oh, okay.
pen.
Yeah. So get these all folded up. So this is the let me go back to so this is the one I'm using, now. I just got this one maybe a month or two ago. I literally have a million ones now. This is the one I bought because of Craft Purge, and I barely use this one, but you see it's really one of those big guys. Well, the one she posted was out of stock, so I just found one similar, and this is a darker pink. So yeah, you just plug it up. This has this little battery pack.
I like
Rarely
that
use
pink
that.
better. I like
Yeah, darker pink.
yeah.
And then I'll show y'all my other one that I had to have. And this I suckered Ashley into buying it for me because I was like, my carpal tunnel, da da da. I rarely use it, and that's a shame. So this one, because it's We Are Memory Keepers and it's pink and it's this is so cute. I love it, but I don't use it that often. I do take it when we travel, but I love this one too.
I just have a hard time with rechargeable glue guns. Like they just Like,
And
unless you plug it in, like, it has to sit on a recharging dock to recharge, I feel like they just lose their connection. Like, I don't know, they're just not very good,
mm-hmm.
or they haven't been for me in the past. So if you can plug it in directly to the glue gun, I find like those are the best rechargeable ones.
I'm just wondering. I just hope that when we do go live next week, we can just go live easily with no problems. And I'm going to tell you guys, Lacy and I, since like I said, this is a new software program we're using to stream through, we did a test yesterday and
Mm.
everything went great. And then this morning, I saw her in the area where she was supposed to be before the live started. And then I didn't see her. She disappeared. It signed her out, booted her out. I was like, oh my God, did I do something? I
That's
literally was
kinda
looking in the
mad.
settings. That's why it took a while for me to respond to you because I was like, did I block you? Like add you and block you or something?
Well, I guess that's what we get for trying out new softwares. Had we just like gone and done like the regular Facebook Live like we've been doing, I feel like we
Yeah.
have that under control pretty well. But
And I even bought, Ashley bought me a holder for my iPad
mhm,
for us to go live. And then, we saw this. So we decided to try it. But I do, if push comes to shove, if we have to do it the other way, I do have my stand for my iPad because I would prefer to film with the iPad so that I can see things on my phone, that's what I
right,
prefer to do. So I have a holder that will actually it will hold both, either the phone or the iPad, and it just clamps on the edge of my desk, and you can bend it down and all that. So that was my other issue. Because with the phone last week, I couldn't see. You know what I mean? Like
right.
the little tripod thing that Ashley gave me to use, I couldn't see from the top
Green.
like what was going on if my view was good or whatever the angle that I was on.
Oh, these.
Ah, okay. So I
Well,
cut
those are
just
kind of cute.
some solid color rosettes as well. So I'm just gonna put them all together, then I'll glue them all at once.
I don't think I have green.
You know how I was talking about how I love gadgets and I usually don't like to do things manually if I don't have to. So hence Rosette. So like when I first started, I was looking at tutorials and it's like, oh, you get your scoreboard and you score every either eighth of an inch or a quarter of an inch. So I would be
Hmm.
that quarter of an inch girl because I'm like, I am not scoring every eighth of an inch to make a rosette. And then they just didn't look right to me. So I was
No,
like,
they don't. That's how I started doing them too, and I hated it. And I was like, I'm gonna find a cut file for these.
and then
Um,
this Tim Holtz die. This is my favorite one.
the
Uh,
dies are okay. I think I prefer cutting them on my Cricut though,
yeah.
because I can make it like size it however I want. So I think that's why I like it. I don't know.
The reason I like this one too, like I said, is because it's just one long strip. And I don't like to guesstimate, do I cut 2 or 3 or whatever to make this size? That's just too much brain power for me. Cuz like this one that I have, my creative time one, you have to cut 2 of each. So this was the scallop stitch rosette die. So you have to cut 2 pieces of this one. And I know in some instances you have to cut one of them off and all that stuff. Like I don't have time for that. This is just one. You see how perfect? Just one perfect strip. And it makes a perfect rosette. This is
Right.
this is what I need in my life. Anything that's easy.
I don't know what I want to do now.
And now that a lot of the designers too are making plates for flowers, like that makes life easy for me too. Like
I like the plates. Yeah, I do.
even though I'm not a flower girl anyway. That's why you don't when y'all hear me get giddy in my reveal videos about somebody gifting me some flowers or bows, I'm serious
I
about
don't
that.
mind flowers.
I like rosettes.
It depends on
Rosettes
the
is my thing.
flower. Like, not every flower is my favorite. I have like my favorite flowers. Like this plate from, I don't remember what these are called, from Chaos Crafts. This is my favorite one. I use this for everything. So this
Oh
is not
yeah.
technically a Christmas flower, but I'm gonna make it a Christmas flower.
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. I have my favorite flowers.
And then so I guess if I had to guess, I mean, if I had to put it out there, I like rosettes and flat bows.
Yeah.
That I don't mind making all day, but
Yeah, I'm not a big bow maker either. Rosettes, I'm kind of picky and choosy with. I don't know.
okay. Oh gosh, all the little strands off of all this paper is so funny. Like flower dust. Now this one I accidentally cut wrong. I didn't put the paper all the way over, so so I might have to cut this one off because
There's a
or
wonky.
there's a wonky cut. Yeah. So I'll see when it's time to glue it together. Anne has been knocking her swabs out the park. I gotta I think I gotta watch Anne's Timu haul video yesterday. She be just posting, and I don't, not in a bad way. I'm just saying though, I was like, how did I miss that? When did she post that?
I feel like I do that all the time. I'm like, yeah. I caught up on some of your videos yesterday, last night, as I was
Yeah,
laying in
I
bed.
saw that. Thank you for
You're
watching them.
welcome. But yeah, sometimes I get sidetracked. I've been listening to the new Hunger Games book, like
Uh
Sunset on the Reaping, I think it is. Um, so that's like taking hold of me. Like I'm like,
huh. Got you in a chokehold, huh?
yeah. So I can craft, I can do other things while listening to it, but I can't watch YouTube videos and listen. So
Yeah, it's so funny. I can like I'll be watching um like maybe true crime or something on YouTube, and then I'm like playing a game on my phone and crafting all at the same time. And people are like, my daughter's like, how are you doing all that? Because I just can.
it's called
I just,
ADHD.
yeah, I just can. Like, ooh. That's what was happening today when I was trying to prep. I was like, oh gosh, I was texting Ann, trying to help her find the links for Chaos Craft. And then I was texting Rocky, texting Ashley, trying to trying to watch Hannah's video. And then I had to cut Hannah off because she was struggling. And I was like, okay, I'll come back to that. So
Yeah, I was on the phone with USPS. They're
they
so
kill me
annoying.
with that, what they can't do. It's literally your network. How can you tell me you can't figure out because it's moving? Moving where? You know
Yeah,
that once it was at the point A, that when it leaves point A, it goes to B. So call B ahead of time and say, hey, when you get this package to scan, stop it so we can figure out what it's doing.
and that's what they're saying. They're like, "Oh, it's on its way to its destination." I'm like, "No, it's not. It just left its destination and it's on its way back to me." And they're like, "Well, we'll do some further investigation and we'll get back to you in 1 to 3 business days."
And
Like,
boo, and I'm not trying to scare you of any sorts, but that is something like that has happened to me before, and they would not send it again. They were like, I would have to repay for it. I was in a one-on-one swap with somebody, and she never got it, and it bounced and bounced and bounced back. And then when it came back, I had to pay a second time because obviously the $10 shipping that you sent it with has already ran its course because it's been around 17 places. So they will make you pay again. It'll just send it back to you and say, hey, this was undeliverable. And you're like, okay, well, give me a refund from. I think, no, you got to pay for it again. I'm like,
yeah,
that's not
I
okay.
assume it won't do that. Like, I don't know. Maybe if I contacted Pirate Ship, they might refund. They're a little bit better about it, but I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
know. And that's not the point. Like, it's not a one-on-one swap, so it was part of the cowgirl swap. So I
right,
want her to be able to get her swap that she was meant to get, and I want,
exactly.
the person that made that swap to receive their recognition as well. So
Yeah,
that's what
I
sucks.
don't
So
know.
I know it's not lost, at least. I mean, it keeps going back and forth, so it's not lost.
I
But
just,
because of it, I can't report it lost. I can't do anything because it is moving technically.
mm-hmm.
It's so dumb.
So I decided this time to do some traditional colors. because traditional Christmas has my heart uh, forever. But then when they made it a thing, the pastel Christmas a thing, oh honey, it's
Mhm.
hard for me to go back. But I want to have both traditional colors and pastel.
Yeah, I've cut pink. I have some blue that I haven't made yet. I tried doing like this candy striped one. It's a little crazy. Although the snow text like brings it down a notch, so it's not so bad. Um, a
You
lot
are
of pinks. I have a couple different shades of red because not all red is created freaking equal.
right.
You have like the orangey reds, the darker reds.
So some of these patterns that I'm using, like this is from Tins. No, I'm not gonna y'all, but y'all know who I am, so I don't have to be ashamed. So this is Tinsel Time, the new doodle bug that came out at Christmas that I purchased at Christmas because I had to have it and I didn't use it because I was using the photo play uh whatever that one was that had the
The Nutcracker
nutcracker on
one?
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was using that, but this is a brand new collection, Tinsel Time. So I'll be using that this year. So I did pull out some patterns to have some rosettes ready for that. But yeah. And I also did some more photo play. I hope that if I'm still able to go to the scrapbook expo next month with Rocky, the one that's closer to her, because when it comes to Sacramento, it's not until October. And by that time, I think we're like the show right before the end. And so we get the scraps all the
Yeah.
time. So I'm figuring if when I go next month, I can get some more little boo, hopefully, from the photo play booth.
I
Because I
like that
want to get
one.
some more little boo. Because with that, I bought the stamps and the dies. And
Mhm.
there's that pre-colored paper that you can use your dies to cut out. And I did get a couple of extra ones, but I would love to get more so that the die will be able to be used for many years. But that
Right.
collection was really that one really had me in a chokehold too. Little Boo was so cute. So cute. That was one good one that they came out with. And I wasn't able to get Paige Evans Halloween. That kind of
Yeah,
made me
me neither.
sad.
Me neither. That one was really cute.
Um, I found my Wonder collection. I bought her Wonder collection a few years ago and never really used it, of course, and I didn't know where it was for a while, but I found it in all its little goodies. That was like one of the first things I bought from Joanne when they started selling the American Craft Designer.
Mhm.
Um, so I got like the full Wonder, the chipboard, the charms, all that stuff, and the project pad, and the 6x8 and all that. So those days are gone. I was hoping that maybe Michaels would buy that or get that contract or something so we can still get our stuff. I don't know. Michaels is just different. That's why you need a Joanne's. Like Michaels is great, but at least with Joanne, you know that you'll be able to get your fabric and all the stuff you need. Um,
They all have their strengths and
their strength,
weaknesses,
yeah,
but their paper game is usually not strong suit
strong
unless it's
still.
Christmas pads or like sometimes they're like holiday pads, the recollections. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but for the main part, like their paper selection is not amazing.
Nope. Because Hobby Lobby. So if I have to get paper, I would prefer to go to Hobby Lobby or Joann's. It always has been that way, especially the sales on them as well and the
Right.
quality of paper.
Yeah,
So
Michael's paper never seems to be on sale unless it's like a holiday pad or
mm-hmm.
like the Craft Smart. I do like some of the Craft Smart pads, not all of them, but some of them. But their open stock is way overpriced and
Mm-hmm.
not great.
So yeah, that coupled with, like I said, being able to buy Maggie Holmes and Jen Hadfield and Paige Evans, like from Joanne, like I'm gonna miss that, like totally in the open stock, because when you buy additional sheets, which I always do, you get those for the same price as the open stock paper. So if the
Right.
paper's on sale for 10 for $2, then you get in your Maggie Holmes 10 for $2. That's why I told you guys I have so much garden party for the next 10 years, and I'm not lying. I'm not. I literally I went and spent like $20 on like 2 or 3 times. Like I got 10 of this design, 10 of this one, 10 of this one, 10 of this one. And I just bought like every one. And then I got like two of the project pass and two of the 6x6s and then all the ephemera and the chipboard. And then, I think I went on scrapbook.com and got the actual 12 by 12 and all that stuff. I got so much garden party, it's not even funny. Like seriously. And I imagine Bethany does too, because she uses it a lot. Not in a bad way, but she seems to use it a lot, so she might have a lot of it too. I just saw a Rosie Studio um uh post the other day. I think it was yesterday or day before yesterday, and I like that new collection they have coming out. Again, I'm just afraid to shop with them because I know they're out of the country, and I've seen that their shipping is $20. So in order for me to make that justifiable, I would have to spend a lot of money.
Right.
I can't just buy a pack of ephemera as cute for $20 shipping. Like, no, I'm gonna have to buy a lot, so can get caught up. But I know they do tend to have a lot of sales, so
I haven't
we'll
purchased from them either, so I don't
yeah.
know.
I have some Rosie Studios, but it's through a third party seller though. There used to be a girl on Instagram, what was her, KG Crafts or whatever. She used to always have sales. And she had like she would get new releases and stuff just like scrapbook.com and all that. She had like the connects. So whenever somebody was putting out a new collection, she would do pre-orders for it and sell bundles and stuff like that. So she doesn't do it anymore though. But yeah, that was one of the things I used to have to look forward to, getting like Rosie Studio stuff through her. I think I'm gonna push it this way. No, I like it upwards. Dealing with this paper's got my hands ashy, y'all. Like I love my chocolate skin, but like that's the part that drives me batty, is being ashy, because like it you can see it. Like, yes, somebody didn't moisturize. Like, yes, I did. Yes, I did. Trust me, I did. It just I dried up with this atmosphere.
I'm always dry. Always dry. I've always had dry skin, but I have like eczema, some other skin issues, so I'm just always dry, no matter how much I moisturize. No matter how much water I'm drinking.
I remember my friend, she was like, see, white people, we get ashy too. You just
Yeah.
can't see it. I'm like, yeah, but I mean, you could see it on me, baby. You could see it. It's bad. And I think, like, I don't care. Like, my legs and feet are always ashy because they're not showing. But my hands, you see, sometimes when I'm doing reveals, I'm like, damn, my hands are so ashy in that video. Like, I thought, and then I can't use baby oil, which is really what helps,
Right.
because then I'll be getting all the paper and stuff
Yeah.
greasy. So it's like, because since my tattoo is new, I have to put the Aquaphor on it, and I was looking at my mat and I had grease spots. I was like, oh gosh, that's from the Aquaphor. But again, that's why I keep these. I got glue strands. See, this is what I don't like about this glue gun. And I noticed that it's not the glue sticks, it's certain glue guns that
Really?
produce glue strands. Yeah. Because you're like, I didn't buy some cheap glue sticks, right? So it's usually the glue guns. So yeah. Did I not cut a center for that? Huh. Then I'll put my flat bows together, and I got some holly berries to put together. Okay. I think this is that one. Okay. Yeah, this is the tiny one.
Oh, the mailman's here. Oh, he didn't look like he put anything amazing in my mailbox. Bummer.
I'm waiting for my dang mail woman to get here with my brand new doodle bug. I'm so excited. Butterfly kisses. I'm actually kind of sad I didn't buy more of that, but when it does come, I can do a haul video. It's so funny. I just want to tell you and Anne, if Anne is still here, that sometimes I get tired to have to re do um my text when I'm sending you guys voice text. It always says hall, like HALL, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
dang it, now I gotta back up and say HAUL so my friends won't think that I'm illiterate. Oh my god, I meant HAUL, but the voice text said HALL. And when I say die, it types guy. I'm like, what? I didn't say guy, I said die. Or it'll type DYE, like hair dye, and I'm like, okay. Hopefully they get it and know that I meant well. She said they have really good sales. I ordered from them once. I think order was like $80, and they ship really fast. And yeah, the sales are really, really great. And I love the color. Yeah, the one that Tiffany hauled. But I mean, there was one on their Instagram yesterday. I think it's so pretty. It's like screams me. Like I really feel like I need to get it. But I mean, $80 isn't bad. I mean, I'll do that in my sleep. So that's not bad. And you got a lot of stuff with your paper. So at least you said it comes pretty quick. So that's not bad. Aren't they in like New Zealand or something like that?
I don't know.
I feel like
Europe somewhere.
I think it's New Zealand. But yeah. But I mean I know they have different levels of shipping, but the one I was speaking of, the $20 one, I think was the least time. So yeah, I'll take a look at it later because I wouldn't mind getting that collection and whatever else they have on sale. Since Tiffany does have a code, definitely will use her code. I'm so proud of her. She works hard though. She deserves it. She puts in that work. So
Yeah.
I can see why brands reach out to her because she's really good at what she does. And despite all the challenges she has in her life, she get that stuff done. Like she focused, she locks in and be like, yeah, I can't do this, because I'm locked in. And I love that about her.
I need to do that, but that would also like consist of me not hosting swaps.
Or joining, most likely.
Right.
But she does that too. She only hosted that one swap, which was so fun, by the way. That baking swap, Bacon Spirits Bright, that was so
I
fun.
didn't have a chance to finish
I
that or get it
know.
done.
But it was so fun. Hopefully she'll do it again this year. And I looked to see if KLJYP, I didn't really hear what Hannah said because I was focused on waiting to get to her products. But I would like to get a few more of those Disney themed products because I know Diane's gonna have her swap again this year. And plus I
Good.
love Disney anyway, so but I didn't point I'm trying to make is I didn't see the dyes on the KJLYP store today. And she didn't have the links in her description bar. So I don't know about that. But if that's something that I need to buy before next week, I definitely would like to do that instead. Because that's on a much smaller scale. It's only like 2 or 3
Right.
dyes or something like that. And I can get that brought on here since but I mean, so I know she said for like a $10 parcel, you would have to pay $10 for that. So I guess the more we spend, the more the tariff then, right?
Oh
So
yeah, because it's 90%. So that's why she was just saying it.
yeah,
So if it's
yeah.
a
So shoot.
$10, so if it's $100 order, it would be $90 added on top of that.
Yeah, like
You
yeah.
know, a
Which we
$20
all
order, it
pretty
would be
much
eight.
do.
So it's basically double. So yeah, like a 90 or a $20 order would be $18 on top.
Jesus.
So it's basically doubling the prices, or pretty darn close to it.
That sucks.
Oh, I'm dipping them into Snow Tex. So there's different types of this stuff. Like there's the Tim Holtz Distress Grit Paste. But I don't like this as much. It just doesn't give me that snowy effect. So Snow Tex is my favorite, and I think Snow Tex is usually cheaper as well. Um, I don't know if they like, I'm pretty sure Michael's carries this all year round, but in the winter it will go on like 40% off or 50% off, and
Yeah.
that's when I get it. But it just gives it such a nice like effect, like a good snowy effect. That's my favorite anyway to use.
What I like is the flowers that I received from Ann Owens, in the cowgirl sheet, those flowers, how she had the edges inked. I wonder how did she achieve that to just go on the tips of the flowers? Like,
Did she
did
ink she just inked the tips, right?
right, yeah, just the tips. Like, it seems like something you would probably use like a makeup
Yeah, it's like
applicator or
I would
something.
probably use like this. So do I have a pink? I do have pink available. Let's do a pink one. Oh, I did put all my pink.
Oh,
Oh,
see, yeah, all right. That's what I was thinking. Maybe
so
you.
yeah, this is probably what she does. So, oops. Just take whatever flower. Like these ones I'm not putting together, but I would probably just kind of, I mean, it'd be like faster to do it another way, but I would just take
Speaking
it
of,
and
did
go
you
like
take
that.
those canisters back? Those ink holders back?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if you did. Yeah. Oh yeah, see that makes sense. And those look they looked so nice with it just being on the tip. I was really
Mm-hmm.
impressed with those.
I mean, it takes longer, but I feel like it looks the best. Mm, yeah, that's because yeah, sometimes I'll do this too, but I mean, for Christmassy ones, I'll just do the
Yeah.
snow text.
Oh, this glue all over my beautiful nails. I'm serious. This is glue everywhere. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. I think I'm gonna cut this hot glue off because it's
It also
driving me
depends
crazy.
on the size of this flower too. The smaller they get, the more of pain in the ass they get. But yeah, I like using these applicators. That's all I really use.
So I put some of the rosettes together, and then okay, I'm put that on the side. I'm going to go to my
Oh,
flowers.
it's it's the Deco Art Snow Text.
Yeah, I got mine from
So there could be,
Amazon.
I know that you're out of country, so they could have this, like another brand could have something similar. And if you found any kind of like distressed paste, you could probably add some like I don't know, to get that grittiness, you'd almost need like a sand or something. I don't know. It's got a weird texture to it, but this is my favorite. I don't know what they use for that texture,
I know.
but and it dries really fast. That's one another thing that I really like about it. I don't know. I mean,
See you guys, flat bows. That is my love, my jam. Flat bows. They still have the same effect.
oh, and saying that they said they would be available in a couple days.
Oh, okay. In a couple of days. Okay, good. Long as it's before the 21st. But that's just probably tentative too, because things can change in a heartbeat.
I don't know. These little look at these little candy striped ones. These turned out cuter than I thought. I put
Oh yeah.
dewdrops on the inside. Kind of
Yes, I
cute.
love
They're
those. Those
kind of
are
cute.
cute. And what do you plan on doing for your live? What are you gonna make on live?
See, yeah, these are I just dipped these and they're almost
Just
dry.
dry almost, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know you said you weren't sure with that other stuff how long it takes.
Oh, yes. So the lunar paste one is still wet.
Like a lot, like you first did it wet, or does it seem like
No, I mean
okay?
it's somewhat dry, but again, see, it just kind of looks like it was blood dipped though. 'Cause but now I know for horse swabs, this will be good.
Oh gosh. Okay, so there's my two green ones. Ooh. And then I made 2 red ones.
I have.
Mm.
I don't know. I have this like the newer Chaos Craft, like the zinnia flower that I've never put
Oh,
together.
really? I
Yeah,
don't have that.
I wonder if I can make this look Christmassy.
You got a lot more prep than I thought you would in that little bit of time. Because you had a lot of stuff going on. Not in the bad, but yeah.
Yeah.
Did the delivery come yet from your husband's
Mm,
delivery?
no, no.
It's funny, it might come by the time he's home. That's funny. Then he can
I hope
get his
so. I don't want
so
to have to deal with it. Which
uh,
I don't have to do much. I think they're coming on a pallet. They're just tires for the Jeep.
mhm.
But I assume that I don't know how they're gonna come, and I don't know where they're gonna. Hopefully, they just drop them in the driveway. I don't know. I have no idea.
So yeah, I was just thinking about the next time we go live if we do use this. I think just sending it to you through the text or you sending it through me. Well, it doesn't matter for me, but if it's me on my end, just sending it through text or like we could send it through and text to and
Yeah,
text, and then you'll be able to come right in. Other than that, I think we did good. We made sure our sound and everything, but maybe coming from your live, which I don't know. If it's you, will you be able to change your orientation? That's
I
my
don't know.
concern.
What you saying? Christmas is a little bit of a horror too. Yeah, actually, you know what? Like these ones that have snow text on, and if I added just a little bit of the red lunar paste, that could be really pretty and kind of ghoulish for Creepmas, Creepmas.
Yeah, Christmas, you are right, you are right. Well, in terms of crafting, that's why we're doing it now, so we don't have so much to do when it's time to start joining Christmas swaps and sending out presents and stuff like that.
No stress.
No stress. Year of cheer. Um, okay. I try to be that crafter. I mean, I have several pairs of tweezers, and I've had them even before I had longer nails, but I don't know. I It's just easier for me to just slide things with my finger, use my little wax stick or something, but I need to start using my tweezers more. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm.
I use my tweezers a lot.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned it because, like, I know you and a lot of other people do. I see it, in videos and stuff, and it's just like it doesn't come natural to me. I'll say that. So it's a bit of a challenge. Like even using my flower thing, that little kit that I have, because I'll normally just take my fingers and just start bending stuff up like this. And it seems to work out. It's been like that for me forever. Just take my fingers and kind of
Yeah.
bend stuff up. But like, yeah. Okay, so I got 2 green bows, 2 red bows. Now the pink paper that I use is so paper thin, it's almost like copy paper. I don't know where I got this cardstock from. So I cut 2 bows so that I can double them up.
She's gonna try her hand at some rosettes. You can do it. Oh, I'll have to resend you and that rosette file because I tried to send it to Mika the same way I sent it to you, and it didn't work out. So I'll resend it.
I think you make it your file itself, you make it public or
I
something.
thought that I did, but I just re-downloaded it from Silhouette, and I'll just go from there.
Yeah.
I don't know how these flowers are gonna lay. I haven't, like I said, I
Even
haven't.
too thick is still not thick enough. Oh my God. What kind of cardstock is this? It's literally like copy paper. Hmm. Yeah, so my creative time, her sale goes live at 8 in the morning, so I'll be up waiting for that. And I'll send you guys the video so you can watch her yesterday. You can either look at Emma's, who her YouTube channel is My Creative Time, or her design team members. I always love to watch Melissa MJ Carroll. She is one of my favorite designers. And Mo's Creations. They are my favorites. So you can use either one of their codes too to get 15% off tomorrow. Boo, did you buy your what did you want from her that I sent you the link for the other day? My
The
Creative
tag, the
Time?
loopy tag.
Yeah, did you buy it? Yeah, yeah.
No, not yet.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So tomorrow you can use her any of those design team members to get 15% off, so you'll be saving even more money. So
Ooh,
yeah, so you should buy it tomorrow.
I guess so. I'll tell my husband it's coming from China, so I have to buy it now.
Okay.
I don't know if I like this flower. This zennial.
You gonna
I
have
have.
everything prepped. Oh yeah. You don't you can and you don't necessarily have to. Like I didn't want to take up my desk space with my big shot,
I
but
mean,
you
I
can
had
always
all of it cut out, but in supplies handy. But you're watching me dip them and do everything else. So yeah, sometimes I'm prepared. Sometimes I'm not. Not at all.
because I mean the only way that you would want to have things fully, like say for example, we were making a mini album. So you'd want these bows to already be prepared so you can just after you've created the mini album on live, you can, either decorate them with these bows or rosettes or whatever. But other than that, you can just cut it and put it together, on live like we're doing. So there's always that. I love the stitching
Ooh.
detail. That I'm obsessed with. Do you
I
guys
like
love
the
stitching
stitch
detail?
detail too. That's why I prefer dyes over
Cut files?
yeah, cut files.
Yeah,
If it has a
stitching
stitching detail, I'm gonna buy it.
right. But some files, if you don't do it as your score, as a score, if you do it as,
Mhm.
the cut file, it'll cut those little dashes in it and it'll look like stitching. I love that too. uh, okay. I didn't cut enough centers for the bows. That just don't make sense. Huh. I'm missing. I think I did make enough stuff and I just misplaced it. I got this from somebody, but let's see. Something like that would be doubly cute to further embellish the bow. This is like a felt bow.
Yeah, I like seeing bows like as the center of bows. I like
Yeah,
using
this is really cute.
flat back cabochons. Um, I don't know. Sometimes I like to hang charms from the center of bows.
Yeah, I'm not there yet, but I think that is so cute. I don't know about. Okay, where's my I was going to show you guys my ATC that I'm working on. I did hang a little charm from it. I was like, my friends are not going to know how to act seeing me hang a charm from something, but it's the ATC for the Paper Shack swap that I'm in. I started it and I hung a little charm from it. Uh, I probably took it off my desk cuz I just wanted the Christmas out. Uh
I don't know if I like these little flowers.
Why? What don't
I
you
don't know.
like?
I just don't know if I love like the way it layers. Like this one's a little flatter. This one's got a little bit more dimension. I think I just had to play with it more. Like I said, this is more of a summer flower anyway, but I was like, oh, I want to try to make some stuff that's not poinsettia. So I don't know, it's all right.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, that you said the half cut option. Yeah, the little stitching detail. That's what I'm wondering too. Like sometimes it depends too where you get your files from.
True.
Oh my gosh, you got you a big shot. Ah! we Lacy and I have the same one. I just got it. It's what's that lady's name? Oh gosh. Stacy Park from
Yeah, it's the Stacy
yeah,
Park
so this is
one.
the one we have, the Stacy Park. You see it has a little diamonds and stuff all on it.
Well, I haven't
Yeah,
talked to Shanita to see what she ended up
yeah, here it is.
purchasing. I wonder if she got the spellbinders or what she ended up getting.
Yeah. I'm gonna get that glue off. I haven't used
Oh,
Inkscape in so long, I completely forgot about it. Probably can do it in Canva too. Try to use the stuff I'm paying for. Well,
right. I don't know if I've ever used Inkscape.
I did back in the day. It was a thing. It was a big thing. But I haven't used it in a while. Um, I'll get this glue off the top. Struggling. Okay. So I need to figure out.
Oh, she said I
Always
should get
fun
started
when
this
you learn
week.
stuff, new stuff. It's always fun when you learn that. Then you're like, yay. And then you tell other people about it, and then we'll learn, and then we'll all be cool together.
I'll be cool together.
Mhm. Lacey made
Yeah.
me feel good this week. She said that we're both cool moms, and that made me feel super, super cool. 'Cause I think I asked her, "Does my voice do I sound older?" Like, I'm 51, so, like, do I sound like a 51-year-old? Not that it's a bad thing, because I am 51, but, um, and all my friends were like, "No, you sound the way I did when I met you when you were 20." I was like, "Oh, thank you." And my daughter has a baby voice and baby hands, but she's 27, but she has baby hands. She has the smallest, her hands are the hands of literally like a 7-year-old. It's so funny. Ashley has the tiniest fingers, so therefore she can use tiny gloves. Um, her nails, like the nails, her set of nails, they're all tiny nails. Like, come on, girl. It's literally like her hand. I can't even. It's tiny. Her hand is really
Oh, that's cute.
tiny.
Um, I've always had. I used to get phone calls all the time, like when people actually called each other, like for like doctor's office or something. I would get all the time. Is your mom home or is your parent home? I'm like, I am the mom.
Right?
But I've always had a baby face too. Like people used to think when I was out in public with my boys that they were my little brothers or I was their babysitter. And I had like an older lady asked me one time, she's like, "Oh, your little brothers are so cute." And my oldest son, he's got a sassy mouth too. He's like, "I'm not her brother. That's my mom."
Right. I had the opposite effect of something like that happen before. So my ex-boyfriend that I was with for like 10 years, I am 8 years older than him. So when I started dating him, he was 21 and I was 28 going on 29. So I went to the dentist with him at some point early on in our in our relationship. And it's so funny because when people see me out, they go, "You can't be 50. Oh my gosh, I thought you're so much younger." "Oh, that's your mom," telling my daughter, "Oh, she looks like your sister." So in certain respects, I don't always look old. I'm starting to look older now, but they said, "So should we ask your mom, is it okay to do the root canal?" He was like, "What?" I was like, "That's my man." The hell? His goddamn mama? The hell? That made me feel so bad. I was like, "Yeah, so do the root canal then." Yeah, it's like, "Yeah, is this your mom? We could talk to her about it too." I was like, "No." Oh god. So funny. So at least I got those 2 with the centers in it. So the 2 red, 2 pink, 2 green. So I'm just kind of going over. You said you're gonna be crafting in a little space. Have you been working on cleaning in your craft room, and are you still in the kitchen? No shade, no shade. I know it takes time.
Oh, I've definitely had, like, to clean my room so bad that I had to go to the kitchen table for a while.
Shoot, y'all don't know this is the power of imagery right now because if y'all saw the rest of my desk, you'd be like,
Oh, 100%,
this is
100%.
just this looks good to y'all right here. But if I moved it, you'll be like, ooh.
100%. I have stuff every which way. I mean, you can kinda see up here that it's getting there. Oh, we have an online gamer too.
Yes. I actually used to stream on Twitch with my daughter back. I haven't streamed in 3 years, but I'm gonna start back streaming in about a week or 2, and I play games. I probably won't be streaming Fortnite, but I'll be streaming games and crafting, so yeah, and then let me show you guys my headset. It's my headset, and I just added the little kitty ears yesterday, so yeah.
So cute.
And then here's my microphone. Oh, I'm very into that. So
I'm not really
yeah.
great at gaming. I like solo games. I'm a solo gamer. Unless it's a fighting game and I can just like button smash. That's
And I
about my
bet y'all
extent.
want to see my controller, at least my PS5 one, and I bet you don't know what color it is. Bam! My favorite color. I spilled some of my drink on me. I'll get a towel. I know it's one close by somewhere. Where's my towel? Where's the paper towel? I'll use that for now. But yeah, gaming is fun. I mean, you can stream whatever you want, boo. You can play. You can play all types of games, puzzle games, singles. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I used to stream Animal Crossing. Just going around, building your island and doing stuff like that. And now I might stream the Hello Kitty game since I did start that. That is so fun. Hello Kitty
Is it
Island
fun?
Adventures. Oh my gosh, yes, I play it on my Switch.
I've been eyeing that one. I like cozy games. I like playing like South Park games. I like
Oh
the
yeah,
South
me
Park
too.
games. Yeah, I like to just wander around and gather stuff. Those are my favorite. I'm a gatherer. I love Skyrim, Zeldas. I like puzzle type of games where I have to like solve. You probably remember? I don't know, I don't know if you used to game back in the day.
Yeah, since Atari 2600, girl, I've been a gamer. I'm
Do
old.
you remember the game Soul Reaver?
That sounds so familiar. You used
And
to play
it
that?
had a lot of puzzles. It had like the guy that had like the cloak. You never really I don't think you ever seen his face or anything. Had a cloak and you'd go around and you solve puzzles and I loved that game. And I
Oh,
think it was like for PS1.
you don't want to see me play Fortnite, baby. I'm telling you. Ooh, that potty mouth. You effing B. If you don't get the Ooh, I'd be
Ooh.
upset, and then I have to. But when you're playing Fortnite, I don't chat or have my, I don't do any chatting or have any of the sounds on from other people. But a lot of kids play Fortnite, and so it makes you mad when you thinking you probably getting owned by a 8-year-old. You'd be so upset, like, what the heck is going on here? So yeah, I think I'm done. Well, the only thing I didn't put together is my little holly berries, but I would have to pull out. So this was a plate die by My Creative Time, and I love it because it's just all cut, and then the little berries themselves, they they're already together. There's little three, but you have to match them up with the size. So that's what's time consuming. You're like, I think that one goes
Oh,
to that one.
Anne's telling a funny story. So on her honeymoon, she went to McDonald's with her husband, and they thought
Your
her
husband
husband
was
was
there.
her father.
Oh
My hubby's got a baby face too, so we just look like a lot younger than what we are.
no.
Although he's showing his age a little bit more, but he's
Yeah,
5 years older than me. So
that very ex that I was talking about, I saw him on Instagram inadvertently a few months ago, and yeah, he's 40 now, so he is starting to look 40. But yeah, that's a little tea too. So one of my friends I went to high school with. Now we weren't like good friends or anything. I just knew her from high school. I speak to her, and that's it. We never had each other's numbers, never hung out, but we saw each other at school, so I knew her. So you know how you just become Facebook friends with people,
yeah.
and then they see your Instagram and then they follow you on Instagram. And about 2 or 3 years ago, I see my ex on my timeline. I went, because I've always said that over the years, like, because he's not a social media person. I'm like, oh my gosh, what would I do if I saw him on my Facebook or saw him on something? And finally, after all these years, it had happened because we broke up in like 2012. And I'm like, and my heart dropped. And I was like, did he die? Because it was a big picture of him. And I said, wait, he's dating my friend from high school? Like, it's not on some girl code stuff. Because, like I said, we're not friends. She doesn't know me that I used to date him for 10 years ago or whatever. So I was like, God dang it. Now I'm going to have to see his. But then I started being petty because she's a sweet person and I'm not vain or anything, or I'm not trying to pass judgment on people, but she's not the most attractive person. And I'm like, wait a minute. You mean to tell me that you went all the way from me to something like that? Like, okay, I feel vindicated. But she's sweet as can be, so I get it. She is the sweetest damn person. She is very empowering. Every time she comments on my photo, she's like, "Yes, queen, do it, queen." Anytime I'm going through anything, she's like, "I'm praying for you. I hope everything." And it's genuine. Like I said, she's a sweet girl. But yeah, I'm like, yeah, you got that, girl. But I just know that I'm the one that made him a good man. Because remember, I got him at 20 years old, and now he's 40. He knows how to keep his credit together, purchase vehicles. He knew how to pay his child support as a child because of me, honey. So I'm the reason why you got you a good man. And he fine as hell too. I just want to put that out there. He fine as hell. But he getting a little fat in his older age, but it's all right. Aren't we all? Aren't we all? Right. Thank you. Oh, 12 years your junior? Yeah, he was 8 years my junior. No, yep. You see, she said you're only as old as the one you're doing. Ah! I need to write that down. Oh my gosh. I have found some cool little sayings this week. I'm like, next time I address somebody that way, that's the way I'm going to address them. It was something the other day. I was like, that is so funny. People on the internet are funny as hell.
Oh, look at this blue and silver combo. I'm liking that.
Yeah, I still have some rosettes put together, but I think I'm just gonna hold off. I think because I didn't cut enough centers. Right. It's so funny. And, you know, when you put things on the internet, of course, you open yourself up to scrutiny and public opinion and all that stuff. But I also feel like certain things people should mind their business on. You know, like when you put it on the internet, it's like, yeah, because this is my video diary of my life. You know, I put it on there so I will have, you know, a digital history of this day. Not for you to comment. And even like with stars, they're like, oh, she shouldn't have wore that dress or she shouldn't have her hair like that. Well, that's your opinion, but they did what they did, and it is what it is,
Yeah.
you know. And people, especially people like, oh, was she like me? And I did it, you know, about my friend, but I'm telling you, my friends, I would never put under there like, what does he see in you? Or what makes him want to be with a person like you? Like, I would never do that. But you know, other people would, they would get in the comments and say that. I wouldn't dare comment something like that because that's not my business. I
Right.
I don't know if it's a business arrangement. I don't know what it is, you know, who knows? But that's not my business. But I can think about it, wonder to myself, or gossip to my girlfriends like I'm doing
Mhm.
now. I think we gonna get kicked off, boo, because it's about to be 2 hours, huh?
Yeah, we only have a few more minutes. Oh no, I made a decent amount of flowers. I'm happy.
Yeah, I'm happy too. We had a good chat going. Thank you all for watching us. You know, it'll be able to watch it on the replay for those of you that missed it. So yeah. Next week, make sure you have our notifications on because we're gonna go live and do some coffee and donut crafting for my birthday swap.
Yeah, I have so many cute ideas in mind. There's so many cute inspiration, like so much inspiration for coffee and donut stuff on Pinterest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, these little 2D bows, I love these. They're just flat and like Lacey said, you can always add something to it, like, you know, a dimensional aspect to it, like a cabochon or something, and elevate it so it
Yeah,
doesn't look even with these,
like I
you know,
have
even the 3D ones.
this little itty bitty bow that I didn't end up using, but like this will be really cute to just add on to embellishments and stuff because it's so little.
Oh, he's 8 years older than you. Well, I can kinda see that you looking like a little girl. Yeah, because if you're 20 and he was 28, almost pushing 30 then. Oh, your birthday's on the 28th of April? My birthday was April 4th, so yeah, I'm hosting a birthday swap for myself. It's due May 1st, so if you guys wanna join, you know, it's still time.
Still time. It's
It's
running
still
out,
time.
but there's still time.
It's still time. It's not many requirements. You just have to pop on my Instagram and get the info and
I know, but everybody's like showing out from all the reveals I see. And now I'm like, man, I got to do this and this and this now. I'm gonna add this to my list of things. I had like,
Yeah, Betty, you guys, I posted the first reveal from the swap on my channel. You guys can go take a look at Betty Kilroy's. She was the first entry and she knocked it out of the park. Like she set the tone.
yes,
Yes.
yes.
Well, happy early birthday. I hope you know we get to tell you in person, not in person, but you know, being able to actively tell you happy birthday so we won't forget.
Yeah.
On the 28th will be, is that the day we do our uh what are we
Are
supposed to
they the
post?
hot videos to do
Is
the
that the
28th?
hot
I don't know.
video?
I don't
I
have
think
I don't
so.
have a calendar in front
I
of
think
me.
the hot video is the 28th. So you're a Taurus like Anne, right? Yes. I'm an Aries. Yeah, the Taurus start on what? The 21st. Yeah,
I
21st.
think
Yeah,
so, yeah.
yeah. Well, I hope you guys have a great Easter with your families as well before we get kicked off of here. I don't know
Yes.
if you celebrate or not, but I hope you have a happy Easter. We probably won't be dyeing eggs this year since they cost $1,000 girl, a 12 pack of eggs was $11. I was like, "Oh, hell no." I used to get the 18. I was like, "Yeah, no."
Wow, I mean, I haven't looked in a couple weeks, but a dozen was 5 something here, But again, I haven't bought it in a couple weeks. I've been trying to really like lay off the eggs. But I do love eggs. I love hard-boiled eggs.
Um, for the past 4 years, I like them. When I'm getting like a full breakfast plate, I like over medium.
Mhm.
Oh, those are so good with a little bit of runny. It's always grossed me out my entire life, but when you're eating like chicken fried steak and all
Mhm.
that stuff, and you get you an egg over medium, it tastes
Oh,
so
I like
good.
over easy. I like them very runny. I used to call them dipping eggs when I was little.
Well,
I
yeah,
want
but
some
over
dipping
medium,
eggs,
you still get it though, boo. Just try
but I
it one
want
time. Oh,
as
more
much
much runny. That's what
barely
he
cooked
said.
on each side. I don't know. It's probably really bad for me, but I like them like that.
That's what he said. No, I'm kidding. If you know, you know. No, I'm kidding. That way we still in the YouTube guidelines. I go hope you guys enjoy hanging out with us. We are gonna get kicked off because we're paying for we're using the free software, not the
Mm,
paid one where you can talk indefinitely. But maybe if
right.
we ever get to be famous YouTubers, we can pay that monthly
Pay
fee.
that extra. Yes.
I
So, yes,
probably
happy
still
Easter,
wouldn't.
everybody. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, let us know, and, we'll try
Yeah.
to answer them in the comments.
And we'll try to get that link down in the description of her glue gun for you.
Yes. It's a good one. I like it.
Yeah, we're all having FOMO, and then I'm gonna go on Amazon, and it's gonna be sold out because y'all didn't bought them all. Oh, all right, you guys. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye. Oh gosh.